How about now? I'm hoping it's working. I'm gonna check on my phone. Oh shit. Stop moving. Okay, where's the phone? Okay. Alright. Okay. YouTube. See if this shit's working. No. I would like to see my YouTubes. Ah! Waiting. Oh, fuck. Okay, it worked. It works. I don't think I need anything else to confirm that. Shut off phone. Ugh. Come on. Shall be charging, shall phone. Don't mind me and my casual bitchness. It's just, I'm tired and burnt out from last semester. I got like a 90 on my English exam, an 85 on my religion, which was like, I didn't study too much for it, so it's not too big. Also religion, we weren't even taught half the stuff, but that's okay. That teacher was the best. As much as she didn't teach us shit, it's okay. I don't know if you can hear me. I should have probably, like, I know that you can hear me, but like, I'm away from the microphone. Once I get to university, it will be better. So, if you are Janu, it says one person's watching, but I can't tell if it's counting moi. Please just be moi. I don't want to talk to anyone else. This is mainly for when I get older and I can watch it and look how stupid I was, because I'm stupid. But hopefully once I get into university, I'll continue doing it. But who knows that, like, my roommate probably won't want to deal with it. But super excited for that. My marks came in. I would love to share them and brag about it because I'm so cool. Okay, wait. Perfect. I probably should check myself, actually. Ontario universities. I live in Toronto. I shall say that, even though you don't know if it's true. Hee hee hoo hoo. But I could. Or I could live in. You know what? I choose to live in Woodbridge today. Woodbridge is pretty dope. What the hell? Oh, it's Uwak. Uwak. Goo boo. Uwak. If it says like I failed some shit, I'm like gonna freak out. I'm blacking it out because shit. I better check and make sure it's blacked out. Okay. Yeah, it is. Alright, I just want to make sure that was right because this is like private information shit. Accounts. No. Academic background. Wait. Choices offered. Let me make sure. Yeah. I was offered into Brock University, which is pretty far for me. Like, literally really far, and I was like, no, thank you. And then I was accepted into York, which I was considering, and then I was invited into another university, which I'm not saying. York U, though, not too far away, so, like, literally, like, 30 minutes away. Perfect. Let's see. academic information? No, that just says what I am. An idiot or a smart one. Okay, personal information? Okay, that just says my name. Welcome back? Shit, I really should know. High school grade information. Okay. Whew. So far graded photography, visual photography. Is that in grade 11? No, yeah, that's why it's a 98. So I finished my religion with a 95, my art religion with a 95. I finished my Canadian law with a 95. Right? Yeah, that's for you. My English for you. English, I finished it with an 89. That's really good because that teacher, he's a great guy, but really hard marker. Who else? That's anthropology. I got 90 and that's not too bad. Currently enrolled in that one. Okay. Of course, I got a 96 in animation because I'm an amazing animator, obviously. Okay, so my current marks in my classes, of course, have not been uploaded, but that's good to know. I at least have an 83 average, a 93 average in my current course upload. I know I'm wasting time, but I want to be able to listen to myself brag about my marks when I'm like 30. Okay, currently in my food and nutrition, I have a 98 because my herbs and spices presentation I got a 98 on. 98, yeah, that's right, English. I originally had 100, so that's pretty good. I gotta keep it up in the 98. Math. Ooh, math. I have a 96. No, 69. I'm almost failing that course, and the teacher is such a good teacher, but my IEP with reading is literally, I know I use it as an excuse, but it literally makes everything impossible, and I literally will study. I studied for my unit test for 6 hours, not online because there's no point of me studying online. I'm not saying all my fucking thoughts out loud because that's not gonna help me remember math, me doing the questions repeatedly well. And it's kind of boring math. So I went from being a 95 student in math to being a 69. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anywho, other courses are doing fine. Well, I guess I can unblow right now. Right? There we go. Yay! Alright, so this unit test, 17-page long review. And our teacher said, wow, you are a university class. And I'm like, sir, do not pretend like this is not the easy class. This is the easy class because it's common knowledge, most of the stuff. And yes, it is. But if you do not remember the exact terms, you are fucked. So we're doing some fun diddly-dong songs. And also, I'm realizing I was going through all of my songs. Most of them are like copyrighted. And I'm like all, not my songs, but like I was going through my hello? Oh, it's my phone. Oh shit, my mouse. Shut off, phone. I don't want to listen to myself. Okay. But the thing is that no free promo. You shall pay me for promo, even though no one will. But a big thing I want to make is that this is not to be entertaining. It's not meant to be. It can be if you want it to be. Hey, if you find this shit funny, go ahead. But I like to do this stuff because then I can rewatch it. And it sounds dumb, but I play my live streams in my sleep sometimes. But, like, it just, I don't know. I read online it helps, and I'm doing anything. Because this school I'm going to, it literally gives you, if you have a 90 to a 95, you get $10,000, which is more than most universities give. And like for me, That's a lot of money. And on top of that, it's called an entrance scholarship, but this one, if I had a 95 average, which is saying if I got like an 85 at least in math, which it's not looking I'm gonna get. I just need to pass this fucking course because all my other courses are so high, the average shit doesn't care. So all I need to do is literally just pass fucking math, and I'm dying. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm trying. And the teacher really sees that, but she's like, why would you take this course if that's like your main problem? Like, I remember you in grade 9 and you were like really smart. I know you can do better. I'm like, ma'am, what do you think I'm doing? What do you think? Anywho, totally did not procrastinate. But we have 50 questions to go through and under 1 hour to do it. So let's get into it. I have coffee next to me. I'm gonna sip it. Oh, that tastes like shit. I hate coffee, but I don't want to drink an energy drink because that's even worse for you. At least coffee's not fucking cancer in a mug. Actually, it probably could be. I'm not gonna lie. Everything's bad. It gives you cancer now. Oh. Some people are like, I like the bitterness. Do you just not have taste buds? Do you just not have taste? Is that a thing? Anyways, shut up, Alex. We're going into questions. 1, 2. Answer the following questions to assess on your test preparation. Use your notes from class to assess you. Yes. What are 3 reasons why we learn kitchen safety? Number 1 is the knowledge, so you know what the fuck to do, so you don't burn shit up. Yeah, safety is another one, so you don't catch yourself on fire. Security. Why the fuck is it security? I don't know. KSS is the 3 reasons why we learn shit in the kitchen. So knowledge, safety, and security. Knowledge, safety, and security. Knowledge, safety, security. What does bylaw 678 require? The bylaw requires the owner / operate why am I having okay, give me a sec. Operate. I would assume operator. Okay, why do I second guess him? It doesn't look like operator, but it is. By law requires the owner of / operator of a food establishment to ensure that there is at all times at least one certified food handler. I'm so polite. Working in supervising capacity in each capacity in the supervised. Okay, I'm just gonna have it read to me first, cause like, bruh.
Bylaw 678 requires that the owner-operator of food establishments ensure that there is, at all times, at least one certified food handler working in a supervisory capacity in each area of the premises where food is prepared.
I was saying it right. Why am I second guessing myself? It's probably because I'm high on caffeine. Bylaw 678 requires the owner / operator of a food establishment to ensure that there is at all times at least one certified food handler working in a supervised capacity. in each area of the premises where food is prepared, processed, served, and packaged, and etc. Having someone certifying food handling ensures safety protocols are to be followed to make sure one consuming food cannot get sick. It says can't get sick. That's supposed to be cannot. This also ensures food preparation, processing, and service and packaging are properly within the guidelines. I remember doing this. The teacher said I didn't have to write that much. Alright, ready? Next one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What does the Ontario Food Permissions Regulation include? They include minimum standards that must be maintained by all the food oh shit, I should know this. Permissions? Premise? I gotta know this one. Come on.
Premises.
Okay, I'm starting this one again. I have a mirror in front of my computer, so I'm giving myself the dad. They include minimum standards that must be maintained by the food premises. 1 second. I have to do this. I'm gonna frantically check my phone now. I made that sound, so I know that. I passed it. Frantically checking it now. Yeah, we're good. Yay! Cheering. I should get a fucking sound. One of those sound things. Ow. Oh, ow. Oh, okay. I'm okay. I'm back to studying now, because studying is my life, and it will be my life for the next 4 years. I love how that other viewer left. Only me is watching now. I love that. Just as soon as I mentioned studying, they're gone. Don't you love when you realize to go to law school you need to study for 7 hours, and when you play Slime Rancher for 5 hours? Actually, I'm just gonna humbly flex my lovely hours in Slime Rancher. Keep in mind, my lovely girlfriend bought it for me, I don't know how long ago, 3 days ago. And I'm not an epic gamer like most of you peasants are, but I don't think she's learned how to somewhat manage her gaming. Do you think I have someone that has not grown up with, I've grown up with video games, but I never had to manage them until now. I'm gonna see how many hours I have. 14 hours. Shit. How much is hers? Can I? Oh, I got 16 items in my inventory. New items. Oh, Steam Pals. What's that? I'll have to ask her. I don't know. please? And oh, I'm very confused and concerned. What? Unread chats. You were she was inviting me to play. Started. I gotta update this shit. My Blueberry account is not updated enough. That's my old VTuber avatar, and I like my new one better because it's got more jiggle. Actually, it doesn't, but like still, I want to get one that's more jiggle. I like how all of the avatars they give me first is like, I love that. Your avatar. How do I add one? Upload avatar. Oh, my leg's doing a Charlie horse. I think, I don't know, it's spazzing out again. I've been having random things, like where my finger has been twitching, and it just won't stop. And it's like I'm slapping it, and it's just like, I'm gonna make a wish. I'm like, okay, chillax, finger. I guess it won't. Oh, fuck my finger. Oh, fuck. Ah, it's happening again. Stop it, stop it. I love that. That one is my new one. Oh, that is so cute. That one. It's my favorite. It's just my eyes. That's it. And I love it. Save it, save it, save it. Cancel. Okay. Save it, save it, save it. Alright. Now I go to... Where do I go? Back to profile. Yay! It's my new one. I've only earned one Steam badge. I have 12 games. And oh, never mind. Sorry. Pardon me. I have 17.7 hours in Slime Rancher. That is literally longer, that is literally longer than I've ever played in any game. I think I played it more on my PlayStation. Okay. We go back to study. Because it is cool. And I'm hip and cool. Fuck, I should make my titties just say, stay on it, please. I'm studying. Or something like that. Okay, ready? I'm only on question 3 and it's been like 20 minutes. And what does the Ontario food permissions regulate include? They include minimum standards that must be maintained by all the food permissions throughout Ontario, premises of Ontario. I'm assuming that means any like food premises, so food processing factories and stuff like that in Ontario must maintain I feel like that's wrong. I want to make sure my teacher. We're gonna make the wrong category highlighted in dark purple because it's easier to see. What does the Ontario food premises regulate include? They include minimum standards that must be maintained by the food premises throughout Ontario. Describe and explain the purposes of the health protection and promotion Promotion, right? Promotion Act. That's kind of weird. The Health Protection and Promotion Act. The Health Protection and Promotion Act is a provincial legislation. These are big words, and me having a speech impediment does not help. The Healthy Protection and Promotion Act is a provincial legislation that requires all food premises. Am I saying it right? Premises to be inspected by. Health inspectors can impose fines, close businesses, and take food premises or operators, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go and sit down because my squishmallows are soft, and me standing up throughout this entire thing is not a good idea. I thought I could do it like I used to, but nah, my feet are like, help me, I need, and my knees like, fuck you, Alex, I hate you so much. Die in your hole. Oh shit, move everything. I don't know if you can tell, but my ADHD is not loving me right now. Okay, grab that. Oh my god. Fuck. Grab it. Oh, shit. Don't fall. Ah, fuck. Don't fall. Ha! Son of a bitch, I got you. Suck my balls. Oh my god. My drawing tablet almost fell. Oh, now my coffee's over there. I don't think I need any more, though. Party. Let's change this. Alright. Shit. Shut up, Grayson. Wait, is that Grayson? I can't see it. I think it's Grayson. I can't tell. I see rat. Wait, is Grayson? Is it Grayson? If not, I just abused it. Yeah, it's Grayson. Studying is not cringe. Singing is amazing. You should listen to more of my streams, Grayson. Is my music too loud? I think it is. At least in my headphones it is. Why did it change to this? No. I need the Me channel theme back. Where is it? No, the Wii Party theme. Okay, bye Grayson. I see Grayson left. That's kind of good. Alright. Describe and explain the purpose of the Health Protection and Promotions Act. The Health Protection and Promotions Act is a provincial legislation that requires all food premises to be inspected. Health inspectors can be impose fines, close businesses, and take food premises to court. And take food premises operators to court. Yes, they can, because they're dirty bitches. I'm so polite. Alright, ready? What is a health inspector and what do they do? Health inspector has the job of inspecting the state of a kitchen and food to see if it is up to the public health standards. If not, then the restaurant gets shut down for being a dirty bitch. Then look for the right equipment, the right food temperatures, employee hygiene, sanitation, and consistent hand washing, along with pest control and proper storage, food storage, following dishwasher procedures. And what are they looking for? Equipment and food temperature, employee hygiene and sanitation, and hand washing, pest control, food storage, and dishwashing procedures, food handling, that kind of shit. What does FBI stand for other than FBI open up? It stands for foodborne illnesses. Foodborne illnesses which fuck your shit up. What are the 3 things that can become contaminated? Each physical contamination caused by 4. What 3 different ways things can become contaminated? Define each of them. Oh, physical contamination, which is caused by foreign objects. Oh shit. I know someone in this class. Well, right now I can tell you she's busy. I think she's doing something. I think she mentioned something. But let's see. I'm gonna call Bestie. Just kidding. Ruru is my bestie. I'm just gonna mute myself for a sec. I'm so happy I've had myself mute because whoever's watching this would have just heard me talk about my shit. Lucky you. Now I'm going to go on to this. What is a public health inspector? And what are things they really look for? Equipment, food, temperature, and employee hygiene. Sanitation, hand washing, pest control. Food storage. Dishwashing procedures. Food handling, yeah, that shit and more. The person left, I love that. A health inspector has a job to inspect the state of a kitchen and foods to see if it's up to the public health standards. If it's not, the restaurant should get shut down. Then they look for the right equipment, the right food temperatures, employee hygiene and standards, and consistent hand washing along with pest control. Proper food storage, following dishwashing procedures, and food handling. What does FBI really mean? Foodborne illnesses. What are 3 things that can become contaminated? What are the 3 ways things can become contaminated? Define each. Physical contamination caused by a foreign object that makes their way into the food, such as hair and toothpicks and bandages. Metal particles, glass and bread tags, etc. Chemical contaminations. Contaminations are chemicals broken down into 2 categories. Cleaning agency. Oh, my dad's calling me. 1 second. back. Chemical contamination. Chemicals are broken down into two categories: cleaning agents and dissolved metals. Chemical contamination occurs when chemicals accidentally get into food. Pathogens. Biological contamination. Food becomes contaminated by microorganisms. This can include bacteria, viruses, parasites, yeast, and mold. Not all microorganisms are harmful. Those are called pathogens, which group of people are at risk. Which group of people of getting FBI? It's not easy for someone with an IEP. Children younger than 5. Unborn, I'm assuming that means pregnant women. Oh shit. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Which group of people are at risk for getting FBI? Babies, people with medical conditions, elderly, unborn children, children younger than 5, pregnant women. Also, what are the 4 major causes of FBI? Here's that shit. The time and temperature, abuse, I guess, cross-contamination, improper cleaning/sanitizing, lack of proper hygiene. These are the 2 types of FBI, which is infection, intoxication. Give definition of each one. Infection refers to eating contaminated food when the presence of the pathogens inside the body makes a person ill. These pathogens may be destroyed by cooking food thoroughly. Example: Salmonella, E. coli, and I've never been able to pronounce this one.
Shigella. Period.
Shigella. In toxins refers to organisms releasing toxins or poisons in the body when they are eaten. Toxins are particles. Oh, particles. Particles? Particles. Does that say particles? Particularly. Toxins are particularly dangerous because they are not destroyed by heat or through cooking. Examples are the coleus, Aeliorius, and botulism. What are examples of infections? An example is salmonella organisms are commonly found in eggs or cracked eggs, chickens, turkeys, and other meats. Symptoms occur 12 to 72 hours after eating and include diarrhea, stomach cramps, vomiting, and fever. E. coli organisms commonly found in the intestinal tract and the feces of humans and animals such as cattle. It is in raw meats such as ground beef, pork, and unpasteurized juices and milks. Pasteurized? Symptoms can occur 3 to 10 days after eating or drinking and includes
severe stomach cramps.
It can be also leading to kidney damage and death. Oh yes. What are some examples of toxins? Staphylococcus aureus, most commonly found in the nose, throat, skin, pimples, hands, and fetus of animals / human. They are often associated with harmful ham, beef, poultry, cream sauce, custards, and pudding. Symptoms can occur 30 minutes to 8 hours after eating and include diarrhea, vomiting, and stomach pains. Botulism causes by contaminated food, by consuming food contaminated with botulism toxins, commonly found in contaminated food. Oh, why aren't you there? Want you here? Move up. Yeah, move up. Here we go. Move up more. Thank you. Okay. All right. Commonly found in contaminated foods such as home canned foods, improperly canned commercial foods, and foods held warm for extended periods of time. Symptoms include double vision, drooping eyelids, slurred speech, difficulty swallowing, and muscle weakness can cause death. Okay. Oh my god. Stretch. Okay. Move. Alright. Come on. Go on. Alright. Okay. Types of microorganisms. Parasites are microorganisms that can only survive in the intestinal tract of a person or animal. Okay. Alright. They're often transferred from person to person through food / contaminated water, often acquired by travelers on vacation to foreign countries by eating contaminated food / water. Viruses, organisms much smaller than bacteria. They can grow only in living tissue, but they can also carry in food from one person to another. Examples include hepatitis A and the Norwalk virus. Some can survive on food contained surfaces for a long period of time. Yeast is a single cell organism larger than bacteria that can be found in soil, on plants, and on the skin of humans. They multiply by forming buds, which grow and detach. Detach live cell products. Some produce skin disease, skin inflammation, and can. Oh my god. Oh. I'm having like some problems right now laying on my stomach. It's not liking me. Okay. Some produce disease, skin infections, and some can spoil food. Some are beneficial in making bread, wine, and beer. Yay! Mold looks fluffy, and it can be multiplied by producing clusters of dry spores, which are blown by the air like seeds. Many can spoil your food, and some can cause disease. Some are beneficial for ripening some cheese, and our production and the production of antibodies. Yes, microorganisms, are they harmful? Are pathogens. What are some signs of food being spoiled? Signs of food being spoiled include off odors, food becoming slimy, discolored, discoloration, food develops a sour taste, bacteria / yeast often produces a gas that can affect food. What are the
acronym
outline the factors allowing bacteria growth? I don't think I did this one right. Okay, factum. FATT. Okay, I'm copying and pasting this because obviously he didn't fucking put that in the slideshow. As I was talking to another lovely student in his applied class, which their work is significantly easier than us, but to be honest, I don't see much of a difference, but oh my god, I should have it. Oh my god. Okay. Factum, which is food, acid, temperature, time and oxygen, moisture. Food, acid, temperature, time, oxygen, moisture. Remember factum. It's really not dumb. Food, acid, temperature, time, oxygen, and moisture. Food, acid, temperature, time, oxygen, moisture, food, acid, temperature, time, oxygen, moisture. Food, acid, temperature, time, oxygen, and moisture. Factum is an acronym called factum because it's made out of words from food, acid, temperature, time, oxygen, moisture. Alright, I'm gonna do that one more time because I'm so tired. This is factum. Food, acid, temperature, time, oxygen, and also moisture. Grow by dividing themselves in half. So 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 4, and then so on and so forth. In the right conditions, they multiply every 20 minutes. The right conditions are referring to the temperature danger zone. They are invisible, odorless, and tasteless, makes it difficult to know the amount in our food. This is factum. Oh shit, yeah. Food, acid, temperature, time, oxygen, moisture. Oh shit, this is great. I know factum now. Time, right? I'm gonna try to recite it again. It is food and acid, temperature, time, and oxygen and moisture. I know it cause it's factum, and I'm cool. And it actually kind of rhymes too. Food, acid, and temperature, time, oxygen, and moisture. Da 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 da. What is a temperature danger zone? What happens to food when they're kept in this? It is 4 to 60 Celsius. This is the temperature danger zone. Food stored below 4C slows down the growth of bacteria. Food kept at 60 Celsius or hotter will stop the growth of bacteria. The temperature ranges between 4 Celsius to 60 Celsius. Provide the bacteria with ideal conditions to multiply. I'm gonna check if my house is on fire. One sec. Oh, fuck. Okay. I am up. I'm ready. I'm so tired. Where's my coat here? wash my entire poop just now. I just like had an urge to do it. Okay, I'm gonna go and put this away now. Sorry. I'm back with rice cookies. Alright. Coffee time done. Coffee break, back to work. Okay. Let's get into the show. Give it a sec. Sorry, I forgot to collect my daily rewards. What? Oh. Guess I finished collecting my daily rewards in this game. No more event shit. No. Boring. Is there anything nice? Nope. Nothing free for me to get. Of course not. Did I get anything? Yeah, I got 100 left. Spend it on this. Those are really hard to come by. Alright. 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 I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm tired. The temperature range must be between 4 Celsius, 60 Celsius, provides that bacteria with ideal conditions to multiply because they're little demon spawns. Alright. Food allergies, our favorite. My girlfriend has like literally a death to nuts. But I like nuts, so too bad she shall die. She hasn't died yet, so we're lucky. Oh, I'm realizing my mic is not working on my VTuber anymore. That's great. Kinda happens after a while. She just constantly Hello? There we go. Okay, don't mind me. I'm just itching my head to make my bald spot even worse. I have a problem with picking at my hair. That's what trauma will do to you kids. Alright. What are food allergies? What are some examples of common ones? What are common symptoms? Several allergies allergies. A severe allergy reaction is an anaphylactic reaction. Anaphylactic. I know how to say it. Well, I know what it is in my brain, but I can't say it. Anaphylactic. BAM! That's how you say anaphylactic. I did it. Reaction occurs to the body. Immune system when strongly reacts to a particular allergen. Protection or irritation. In regards to food allergies, the following common substances must be aware of. Oh my god. I have a milk allergy, so I get it. That's why I'm eating rice cookies. Because I will be shitting out of my ass like I've been doing all day. Because people with milk allergies just don't care. You just shit all your ass all day. I actually have a problem with that. Hear me munch. Peanuts, tree nuts, cashew, walnuts, peanuts, etc. Semen beans, semen seeds, sesame seed. I have to ask my girlfriend about that. I don't know how to say it. Soy, milk and shellfish, wheat and
Sesame.
Sesame, okay, I know that. What's this one? Syphilis?
Sulfites. Found in some food additives.
Sulfites? Huh? Symptom. Swelling like a balloon. Oh yeah. Itchiness and vomiting. I get hives personally, and then I break out. I also have massive turds. Difficult breathing, and it could cause death. Yes, it could. What is the purpose of an EpiPen? To those who experience severe food allergies / sensitivities, should carry an EpiPen at all times. An instrumental injection of. Okay, we're gonna get the robot one to read that. That's big words.
EpiPen, an intramuscular injection of epinephrine. It helps keep the heart beating while the body is reacting.
Epinephrine, EpiPen. I have a pen. I have an Effie, and I have a friend. I go, EpiPen. Wow, I'm such brain. How often should a fridge and freezer be monitored and why? Temperatures should be monitored every 2 hours. Ensure the food is properly looked at, and should the best to do this is using a food thermometer. What is a food thermometer? Thermometer. Alright, let's go down. Where should it be inserted? How does this process change for stews and soups? How long should it be left in there? Ensure sensor part of the thermometer is. Insert the sensor part of the thermometer into the thickest part of the food. Be sure not to touch the bone or the bottom of the cooking surface. For soups, stews, checking temperatures in several places. temperature in several places. Temperature, food, temperatures, temp food when it is prepared, cooked, reheat, hot, holding and cold, hot holding and cold holding. Doesn't tell me how long though. For the following foods, describe the cook and reheat temperatures. Poultry whole is 82 Celsius, 180 Fahrenheit, 74. Oh shit. Okay, ready? I gotta pull up my papers for this one. I have like a 17-page review. Like, what are we on, page 6 of 17? Like, we're gonna have to get through this really quick. Okay, got it. He double-sided it too. Fuck. Okay, ready? I have it right here. Poultry whole cooking, 82 Celsius. Poultry whole reheating, 74 Celsius. Poultry parts, 74 Celsius. Poultry parts reheating, 74 Celsius. Ground poultry is 47 Celsius cooking. Ground poultry reheating, 74 Celsius. Casserole / meat cooking, 74 Celsius. Casserole / meat is 74 Celsius. Pork is cooking, 71 Celsius. Pork is reheating, 71 Celsius. Fish reheat cooking is 70 Celsius. Oh, fuck. Fish cooking is 70 Celsius. Fish is reheating is 70 Celsius. Yes. Hamburgers cooking, 71 Celsius. Reheating, 71 Celsius. Now we go on to the next one. How do you calibrate a thermometer? Oh, that's on the back of this. Oh shit, I forgot this is double-sided. I literally just said that. I'm polite. How do you calibrate a thermometer? Thermometers must be adjusted regularly in order to be accurate. This is called calibrating. Place the thermometer in a glass of half crushed ice and half cold water. Stir and wait 3 minutes until the needle or digital reading is steady. It should be reading 0 Celsius or 32 Fahrenheit. If it does not read the correct temperature, adjust the nut using small pliers. Okay. Now we go on to the next one. Listed and outline the 3 types of thermometers in food services. A thermometer couple is consisted of pliers and parts. It is made out of different metals, joined into one instrument, accessible for using in food permissions, because they can be calibrated and can be used for a wide range of temperature readings. Digital food thermometer that can be calibrated and is indeed used for food premises. Vitalic thermometer is composed of two metals and can be used in the food premises. What are the do's and don'ts of reheating? Oh shit, I probably should know this one. Alright, ready? Alright. I burped. There's a burp. Alright, ready? Don't use a stove top. Don't use a microwave unless you stir the food or the dish, turning in, avoiding cold spots, because it's not very smart. Use an oven. Don't use a steam tablet. Warm things too slow. Keep food items. Don't use steam tables. What the fuck does that? Steam tables?
Use steam tables, warms things too slowly, keeping food items in the temp.
Don't use steam tables. Use an oven and a double broiler. Almost done. Give me 5 seconds. I just need to double check. I have a tutor for math that's supposed to message me back. Let's see. Did the tutor message me back? Oh, I got a couple. Nope. Nothing. Give me a sec, I missed my room. I gotta call my girlfriend. I'm back. Oh, okay. Alright. I'm back and I'm going to continue. Alright. How can cross-contamination occur? It can occur. Alright. I'm gonna go to the slideshow for this one. Alright, give me a sec. Oh, shit. It's gonna be on the slideshows. Say I would add this, but I never did. Cooking methods, spices and herbs, kitchen safety. No, this is the knife one. The knives. The spoopy doopy knives. I really should have took a shower tonight. I'm realizing that now. I'm gonna be nasty tomorrow. Great to know. Shit. User storage. Ways to prevent. Alright. Now I gotta add that because he never explicitly said anything, so I added brackets my questions, but. Okay, let's find. Okay. Let's see. Why are those ones different than this? I guess maybe they were the no. Oh, I guess it must be a PowerPoint thing when it copied over. Makes sense. Okay, goofy. Kind of goofy. PowerPoints are kind of inconsistent. Okay. Okay, ready? And how can cause contamination occur? Wonder why. Woo. I kind of want to change the song. Alright, I'll do it to this song because it's okay. How can cross-contamination occur in a kitchen? Tell me right now. Meat juices drip onto already ready-to-eat food. That's kind of how it happens. Meat juices dripping onto already ready-to-eat foods inside your fridge. Poor hygiene, dirty equipment, improper use of chemicals in the kitchen. Carelessness in general because we are idiots. Ways to prevent this shit is to wash your hands before and after eating food shit, like doing anything. Sanitizing equipment, storing food properly, color code the cutting boards, using different utensils for different jobs, label all chemicals and foods. Yes, you should do that. When should you wash your hands? Literally fucking all the time. After using the washroom, after touching your face, hair, or body shit. You don't want that shit. After sneezing or coughing, if you smoke or eat or drink as well. After you clean the tables and the dishes, after taking out the garbage, after handling raw meat or hazardous food, and touching money and shaking hands, or using your telephone when in doubt, wash your hands. What is the difference between cleaning and sanitizing? Cleaning is removing the soil and food matter from a surface like microorganisms hidden inside and attached to the food residue. Make it important to clean all food contact areas. What is sanitizing? The residue in the number of diseases caused microorganisms, pathogens on the tables, flatware, equipment, utensils, and any food contact surfaces. It destroys disease-causing microorganisms on all the freaking surface. What is the example of pests? Rats, flies, mice, and cockroaches. How do you prevent slips and trips and falls? Do not touch any electrical equipment with wet hands. Clean up. Don't touch any electrical equipment with wet hands. Clean up all the spills immediately. Keep laneways and countertops and cooking surfaces clean of clutter or debris. When in the kitchen, make sure you always walk. If you have heavy-duty objects, lift with your back. You raise your knees, not your back. What? Lift with your back, not your knees? I think that's the other way around. Lift with your knees, not your back. Don't turn or twist while lifting. Horseplay is try to avoid it in the kitchen. What are important safety tips? I'm like the best person. Like, I'm flying through questions because of this. It's because it's a faster paced song. Am I absorbing much of the information? Probably not. Ready? What are important knife safety tips? Keep knives sharp. Easy to cut with. Dull knives are not acceptable, cause they're really dangerous, bitch. Don't be dumb and stupid. Use cutting boards. Place a non-stick mat or damp cloth under to prevent the board from slipping. Always pay attention when using a knife. Use a knife for cutting only. It is not a long, sharp fork for poking. Don't do that. Never try to catch a falling knife. It's okay. Never leave a knife in a sink filled with water and soap. That's kind of dumb because you're an idiot. Always clean knives separately from other objects because they're very sharp and you don't want to get stabby. They store in a safe place like a knife block or like a little drawer. What should be taken when with a knife? What steps should be taken with a knife? Hold the knife at the edge pointing down. Place along the side of your thigh. Keep your arm rigid so the knife does not wiggle or move around. Make sure if you're handling a knife to someone, you hold the blade and you cup over the dull part and point the knife towards the recipient. How do you prevent burns in the kitchen? Always assume handles are always hot. Keep a pan handles always turned away from burners from the edge of the stove. Dry foods off before deep frying them. Dry foods off before dry foods off before putting in the deep fry. Warn people about hot plates or pots, etc. Just don't be that idiot. Why is it important to sharpen your knives? Why should you always do this? Oh my god. Oh, lay down. Shut your back. Oh, take a second. Oh no. My blanket. Okay. Alright. Why is it important to sharpen your knife? A knife is safer than a sharp knife is safer than a dull knife. A dull knife is also very hard to cut with, which can lead to further accidents. This gives you more control over the blade. Dull knives tend to tug unnecessary force, which can be accidentally slip and cut your finger off. Okay. What do you do after you sharpen a knife? You should tell people about it, because then they'll go sharpen it and it'll be even sharper and it'll be really dangerous. What are the different ways to grip a knife? Which one do you believe is the most effective? Most secure way to grip a knife by gripping the top of the blade firmly between your thumb and forefinger. Please place your middle finger just behind the heel. This grip may take some getting used to, but it gives you maximum control over the knife and allows you to pivot your wrist when chopping. It's really dope. It's also acceptable to grip your knife with your forefinger and your forefinger just behind the heel of the blade. Your thumb should be resting on the face of the blade to maintain better control, to allow you to pivot your wrist so you can catch it really easily. Place your knife. Oh my god. Place your thumb on the spine of the knife. Put down with your wrist upwards into an awkward position. You do not have as much control over the angle of the blade, so it is more likely you to slip during this use. I guess that makes sense. No, holding a blade just like this is really stupid. Please do not do this. This is really dumb. Just grip the blade. Don't be a little bitch and cut your fingers off. Okay, we're almost done. Ready? Butcher knife is a type of knife that's used to cut by butcher's knife. It's used by butchers. Cuts chicken, beef, and turkey, duck, pork, and lamb. It's normally used to cut through skin, cartilage, and bones. That's why it's called the butcher's knife. Boring knife. It is used to cut through ligaments and connective tissue. It is commonly used to poultry and meat and fish. Clam knife is used for opening clams. It's very effective for opening clams and the removal of mussels. This uses the cleaver is used to cut through animal bone and other types of meat. What the fuck is this? Okay. The cleaver cuts beef, pork, and fish with very ease. Chef Knights is more of a utility knife in the kitchen, cause it cuts basil, cilantro, julietting, vegetables, herbs, mincing. It's like carrots, celery. It does all that shit. Oysters. It cuts fucking oysters out of their shells. Obviously, can you tell I'm laying down? Okay, cutting shapes or vents into dough. This is used for pretty designs in dough. It's kind of dope. It's really pretty. This was for cutting loaves. Serrated knives. It's used for cutting bread, peaches, tomatoes, and other foods that can be cut by serrated knife. It is serrated so it makes it easy. The slicer knife. The slicey bitch, the long boil, cuts thin slices of roasted fruit and vegetables, and it also cuts of meat like chicken, pork, beef, and vegetation fish. I need to take a break. I need to shut it off. Okay, I just need to take off my headphones. Take a break. Calm down. I think I may have ADHD. Just give me a moment. Oh my god. Alright. Okay, let's read this last one. Utility knife. It is commonly used to cut tomatoes, potatoes, apples, citrus fruits, cucumbers, zucchini. I'm assuming I should know this one. I probably have heard this one. Zucchini, that's it. And more tender pieces of meat and sandwiches. Peeler, obviously, potatoes, carrots, shit like that. Zester, lemons, oranges, limes, so you get some zest in there. Zest is really good. Green board, vegetables, obviously. Red board, meats. White board, baked goods. Cheese, milk products. I think that's it. Yellow board, it is for cooked fish, particularly cooked fish, to differentiate it. I'm realizing Trinity never fucking highlighted this. Of course not. Blue board is for for shellfish, salmon, shit like that. And I'm stopping it here. Think I'm stopping it here. This is the stuff I really need to study too. Do I want to have the robot read it to me as I frantically clean my room? Yeah, let's just have the robot read it to me. Okay, headphones back on. Lower it down. Calm down, you're okay. I am sorry, I'm having an anxiety moment where I feel like my house will catch on fire. If you're wondering what that means, that's because I've had a fire break out next to me before. Not here. No, it was in a homeless shelter. It was not fun. Quite scary. And my mom told me I was being dramatic while it was happening. So I kind of need some peace, some time, because when I get tired and anxiety induced and I'm worked up, like how that song was working me up, I get scared that the house will catch on fire. Okay, I'm gonna go do something to clean. I'm gonna clean my room while I listen to that. Don't mind me if you hear oh yeah! It's because I'm so happy to listen to homework. Don't get over alarmed. Oh my god. I will listen to some ASMR after this.
Dry heat methods, with or without fat. Dry heat cooking methods like stir frying, pan.
Okay, we're gonna slow you down.
What is a cooking medium and what are some examples? Dry heat methods, with or without fat. Dry heat cooking methods like stir frying, pan frying, deep frying, and sautéing rely on fats and oil to act as the cooking medium. In dry heat methods that don't use fat like grilling and roasting, food is cooked either by direct or indirect application of radiant heat. What are some examples of moist heat cooking? No 5 then definition. Example of a dish uses water or steam. Foods cooked using this method are used to tenderize and emphasize the natural flavors of an ingredient. Some examples include steaming and poaching. This is the process of applying heat to food by submerging it directly into a hot liquid or by exposing it to steam. The following is a list of moist heat cooking methods. Steamed corn, steamed vegetables, steamed dumplings. What are some examples of dry heat cooking? Uses air or fats to cook. Foods cooked using this method have a rich flavor caused by browning. Some examples include grilling, roasting, and deep frying. The process of applying heat either directly, or by subjecting the food to the heat of a flame, or indirectly, by surrounding the food with heated air or fat. The following is a list of dry cooking methods. What is the boiling point of water? Under normal atmospheric pressure, at sea level, the boiling point of water is 212 F. When deep frying, temperatures may reach what? With deep frying, temperatures reach up to 400 F. When poaching, liquid must be between what? The poaching liquid must be between 160-180 F. When simmering, liquid must be held between what? The food is submerged in a liquid held at temperatures between 185-205 F. What is the difference between steaming and boiling? Steaming uses the process of convection to transfer heat from steam to the food being cooked. Associated with tender, delicate foods such as fish and vegetables. It enhances the food's natural flavor. Boiling uses the process of convection to transfer heat from a liquid to a food. Uses large amounts of rapidly bubbling liquids to cook foods. Under normal atmospheric pressure, at sea level, the boiling point of water is 212 F. You're entirely submerging your veg into the water when boiling. Whereas with steaming, the vegetables are placed above the water, allowing the steam produced to cook them gently. What are two common ways to combine cooking methods? Combine cooking methods. This type of cooking employs both methods. The following are the two principal combination methods. Braising. Usually large pieces of meats or foods that are browned in a small amount of fat at high temperatures. Then a sauce or liquid is added to cover about 1/3 or 1/2 the way up the item being cooked. The pan is covered, and heat is reduced and cooked on low. Stewing. Associated with smaller pieces of food that are first cooked by browning them in fat or oil or by blanching them in a liquid. Cooking is the finished in a liquid or a sauce. They are covered completely by a liquid and simmered at a constant temperature until tender. What is a spice? Spices are the flowers, fruit, seeds, bark, and roots typically of tropical plants and range from brown to black to red in color. In general, spices have more pungent flavors than herbs. What is an herb? Herbs are the fresh and dried leaves generally of temperate plants and are usually green in color. What are some suggested spice and herbs combinations for the following foods? Beef, bay leaf, marjoram, nutmeg, onion, pepper, sage, thyme, pork, garlic, onion, sage, pepper, oregano, lamb, curry powder, garlic, rosemary, mint, poultry, ginger, marjoram, oregano, paprika, poultry seasoning, rosemary, sage, tarragon, thyme, fish, ginger, marjoram, oregano, paprika, poultry seasoning, rosemary, sage, tarragon, thyme, carrots, cinnamon, cloves, dill, ginger, marjoram, nutmeg, rosemary, sage, corn, cumin, curry powder, onion, paprika, parsley, potatoes, dill, garlic, onion, paprika, parsley, sage, summer squash, dill, garlic, onion, paprika, parsley, sage, tomatoes, basil, bay leaf, dill, marjoram, onion, oregano, parsley, pepper. Why should bay leaves be removed at the end of cooking? Remove bay leaves at the end of cooking. They can be a choking hazard if left in foods and can cause harmful cuts and scratches in your throat and esophagus. What is the general rule for keeping throwing away spices and herbs? As a general rule, keep 1 year, herbs or ground spices. 2 years, whole spices. Why should spices and herbs be added several hours before to uncooked foods? For uncooked foods, add both fresh and dried spices and herbs several hours before serving to allow flavors to blend.
I think that's it. Because I did the last question. Oh my god, I think I'm just gonna take a break. Maybe I'll keep the stream running. Going YouTubes. Hey, it's me. I give you me a like. Good job, me. I do just want to pass with a high mark. Yeah, good job. Yeah, it's future me, Alex. Don't worry, I'm taking a break. Iceberg. Why not? We're watching this now because I'm tired and I have ADHD. Fuck. I wonder if my coat was clean. I'm like reorganizing my closet and it's like fuck. Oh my god, I reorganized it wrong. I have to reorganize it again.
Fun fact, did you know that Rusty was based off of a real dog that the creator of Bluey owned? Well, today we have a very interesting video, as you can tell by the title.
This lovely person, I am watching you at like 11:30 at night. Thank you for giving me joy. I shall type. Thank for entertainment at 11:30 at night. good video. There you go, good enough. I spelled entertainment wrong. Thank for entertainment. It's 3:30 at night. 3:30 p.m. at good video. Keep it up. I kind of want to watch this though. Is this a new game? Oh, that looks spoopy. But I feel like let's just... Five Nights at Freddy's I've never really been scared of, but it's the only horror franchise I like watching because I know I'm not going to have nightmares about it, because I physically look at those robots and I can tell myself that, like, obviously, like, every other fucking horror franchise, like Poppy Playtime, will freak me out. Even, like, most of the horror franchises I find is that they're so unrealistic, like, it will never happen, it's cartoonish, or it's not happening, but when we get into Uncanny Valley humanoids, that's where I have to stop. Like, I actually have, I think ever since a kid, when my babysitters would say goodnight to me, they would open the door, and there would be a yellow light behind them, and because they were crackies, they already looked fucked up. So in fucking shadow, they look like a fucking monster. It always scared the shit out of me, and that's why I'm actually personally scared of the dark. Like, because they used to tell me people would kill me in the middle of the night, which is wonderful things to tell a 5-year-old. But like now at night, I get scared because I look at. What the fuck was that? Okay, we're watching Bluey.
Today, we will be doing an iceberg on none other than Bluey.
I think it was
when
just
most
like me
people
moving
look
on
at
my
Bluey, it doesn't seem to go very deep. After all,
Hello? I had to take off my headphones. Spoopy ghosts? Don't make me sing my Lady Gaga! It's really bad. When I get scared, I scream Lady Gaga songs. Poker face! No one's gonna want to come and kill me if I'm screaming Poker Face or like Bad Romance. Rah, 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 rah. And people gonna just end up running away. That's my dumbing down. If I ever had a fucking animatronic coming at me, my last words were rah, 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 I know I'm already copyrighted for fucking playing music earlier, but I don't care. But like, still, if I had a ghost coming to me and they would be like, oh damn, this girl's cool, do you know why? Because she's singing Bad Romance in front of me. I think I want to stay for the show, and then I end up like, I end up dancing myself away from the ghost, and therefore I'm safe. That is how I justify doing it. Also, that would, imagine you're a serial killer and your serial killer victim is like too much into it. They're like, yes! Yes! And you get freaked out by them and they're just even weirder than you. You're like, okay, bye, goodbye. For me, I would be that person. I would be like, rah, 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 and they would be like, get away from me. I'm like, single ladies, I've sing Beyonce, and they'll be like, oh my god, get away from me, help me, this crazy bitch is singing to me. No one's gonna come near me after that. I don't know. Also, I just flashed back to early. I have my girlfriend walk everywhere with me, and I feel a lot safer when we're together. Like, I'm not worried when we're apart. Like, I'm obviously fine to walk on my own to, like, my bus stop and stuff, because I know people in my neighborhood. But there's a lot of new junk of hillbillies coming in. I shouldn't say that, but, like, my girlfriend's, half of her family are hillbillies. They're wackadoodles, but they're okay. But still, it makes me question my safety a lot, because we actually had, not too long, and we live in Canada, so, like, guns is just, like, it's not a problem. It is a problem here, but it's not as bad as the States. But it still is a problem. Like, literally, there's the longest time that we did not have gun problems until, like, someone from the States came over with a gun. Like, that was literally one of our, like, I was watching a gun documentary on how bad the States' guns laws are, and it's just shit. But as someone that lives, like, close to the, like, not close to the, I'm, like, 2 hours away from the border, but, like, still, close enough to the border that you are within driving distance, it's freaky to know that there's a lot of people that, like, a lot of sex trafficking goes on in Toronto, knowing that my area in particular is the highest in all of Ontario, and because we're so close to the border, it's a lot easier to get sex traffickers. It's fucked. But there's a good portion of girls in our area that have been kidnapped, and it's very scary. Love how I was watching Bluey. I was gonna watch Bluey Iceberg Explained. But no, it's fucked up, and, like, just hearing about how fucked up shit can get, it's scary. And I saw this video on YouTube Shorts, and it was a girl running. This guy was catching up on her. See her pull out of her pants, like her little mini shorts, a fucking pepper spray. Now, here in Canada, I'm studying law, and I know this for a fact. If I carry a concealed weapon, which is, believe it or not, if you're from the States, pepper spray in Canada is considered a weapon. It is considered a weapon because it can be used to harm someone. Unless you have that weapon on you, quote-unquote weapon. Like, we're not allowed to carry concealed guns or anything. If we do have guns, I'm pretty sure there's quite a bit of laws. Like, my cousins go hunting once in a while. Hunting is very big here. But there's a lot of rules. You have to have it in this area, and you must notify people when you get to the hunting thing. Oh, this is my gun. Yes, she's named Brenda. Here's my license. And you go and do your shit. Now, see, it's not very, like, advertised in our culture, but, like, the thing is that the fact that I probably would be penalized if I had at least not for self-defense, but, like, if a cop pulled me over and he found pepper spray on me, I don't know if it would be enforced, but in the law textbooks it said it should be, but I don't know if it is. I haven't been driving long enough to know how that works, but, like, if I have, like, my friend was telling me, oh, I have a mini baseball bat in my backpack, it's all good. That is illegal. Mini baseball bat, illegal. I'm not kidding. Batons, tasers, things like that, that's illegal to have on person, and especially if you get stopped by security or police, you will be arrested for that, for having a concealed weapon. I'm not kidding. Unless you carry that regularly with you every single day and not the one day you, like, there's, like, they're very particular about the rule. But I don't think they would, like, if I had pepper spray, like, I have homemade pepper spray. I don't buy it, but I make homemade pepper spray. And it's because it's fucked. I put hot sauce in it. I make it burn. If it's gonna burn, it's gonna burn. So, I'm looking, especially since I'm going into, like, my first, like, not my first out of town, but I'm going into a program right now that's going to be, like, in an area that I'm not familiar with. It's quite scary, and especially because it's more rural, it's, like, the fact that, like, I already have problems now with people creeping up on me, and I'm lucky to have many people say, hey, Alex, I was noticing, like, I've had a guy take a picture of my butt before. I had to get my girlfriend to go and deal with it because, like, I've been sexually assaulted before, and it was freaking me out. And soon enough, I'm going to start bringing pepper spray just along with me on walks now, just because of that video I saw. Because this girl had to pull it out so fucking quick. She sprayed this guy. He's crying on the ground. Oh, wow, fuck off. Like, what a dick. Like, that is fucked up. Luckily, she had this pepper spray, because if she didn't, she would be fucked. And luckily, this guy's Tesla they had like some motion, I don't know, fancy Tesla shit. It had a recording of this, and the police wanted to figure out what was happening, and the police ended up pulling next to this guy like, oh, what happened to this poor guy? And then they realized he was fucking trying to attack a girl. It's majorly fucked, and I just, if there's any girls out there, I don't know if anyone's gonna watch this, but it's scary. It is scary to know that you could be kidnapped and taken away, but the best thing to do is to find ways to make yourself safer. And my father's is very Italian, so I have a feeling like he'll be my friend. Oh, I have this girl that I know, and she's so nice, but she's so nice. I know Kung Fu. I'm like, what the fuck is Kung Fu gonna do when you have a 200-pound man on top of you? Like, if you're walking, because I work, like, I right now work at a law facility, I shall say that, I have to walk and deliver important documents in my downtown area, which is very busy and scary. I have a rule, because this is something I've learned online, seeing women getting zip tied and trying to get grabbed from the drive-through windows. Those are going pretty viral now. A guy had a zip tie and he tried to grab the girl's wrist and shove her in his car while she was taking his order at the fucking thing. And for me, personally, I want to figure out, I wanted to figure out a good distance away from the curb. Like, 'cause at corners, that's where most girls get nabbed. If you're standing too close to the curb, I have a good 2.5 meter rule. I must be 2.5 meters away from the post, and on top of that, I have to be a meter away from any sort of male or large person. It's a rule. It doesn't matter if they're female or male if they're large. But it's scary because it's just a real big problem. Like, I was getting my first ever menstrual cup from what is it called? Drugstore, and I was there. I was just trying to get in and out. I hear this thudding. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? I look behind me, there's this guy behind me. I'm like, whoa, dude. And I'm like, he like bug eyes me, and I'm bug eyeing him, and he's like booking it. He must have to get shit pills or something. I don't know. It was this old dude, but I don't think he personally meant to do it. But I don't think many guys realize that's scary for me, to have a stranger be that close to me. That's not okay. Like, I don't think many girls my age realize how dangerous it is unless you've been in a situation where it could have gotten way worse. And like, boy, did that scare the shit out of me. I had to call my dad to come and like pick me up in the store. I was like, Dad, where are you? Freaking man. And he was like, well, did he do something? I'm gonna beat the shit. I'm like, no, he's gone, and it's fine. He didn't touch me, but holy shit, he was like for me, it freaks me out. And I know I'm probably overreacting, but I would rather be overcautious than not cautious enough and get nabbed. The good thing is, though, the university I'm going to, I will be playing on their soccer team, so I will be already going in a well-known person among a group of girls and a group of coaches. So if something does happen to me, they're not going to be like, hey, what happened to that kid? No, they're going to be like, what the fuck happened to bitch? She's not showing up. And I'll be like, oh, I'm kidnapped. And then they'll be like, oh my god. That's exactly what they sound like. Hey. Hello? Oh, I hate my freaking fan. It makes like a thud noise. No, it's my grandparents, never mind.
Oh, it's just a show about a family having fun, right? Well, if that's what you think, you'll be surprised. In just 2 seasons, the show has not only...
Blue is the only show that I've watched animated that I've not wanted to buy their toys. Not because they're ugly, they look fabulous. It's just, I don't have the want or need for it anymore. I'm not kidding, I used to be like so imaginative. Now I don't even touch toys. Like, I understand what is so special about children's imagination, especially now, and I value it a lot now. If I ever have children and I'm a gajillionaire, I will have a fucking ball pit in my household. Doesn't matter, we'll spray it every 3 to 4 hours if we have to keep it clean. But we will have a fucking ball pit, and we will have it so I can throw my children in it when I don't want them. I'm just kidding. No, I feel like a ball pit pool was always my dream, because I don't want to have a pool in my house because it's a lot of maintenance, and it's not worth it. Like, I would rather just fucking go to a water park or some shit and bring my children and not have to deal with the maintenance and whoever shit in the pool. So I'm kind of really excited right now just for that, because think about it. Now I will be able to have a ball pit winter, summer, spring, every day. Actually, we're looking up this. Ball pits in homes. They're doing this. Holy shit. Yes. Yes. Images! Show me the images! No, stupid YouTuber. This will be me as a child. I want to live my childhood dream with my children. Like, my girlfriend says, I don't think you're going to be a good mom. And I said, why? You're too violent. I said, what do you mean? She's like, oh, you used to tell me about this and that when you were a kid. It doesn't sound very good. And then you say you want that for your kids. I said, no, I want the lessons learned from it. Like, I think I was being stupid, and then I put Sharpie on my face, and my mom yelled at me, and I got brutally smacked on the back of the head and thrown into a fucking closet. I don't necessarily want my children to go through being thrown into a closet, but I would like my children to go through learning lessons by making a mistake and not being penalized for it, but being like, well, wasn't that stupid? We're gonna go through this together and learn why we shouldn't do that. Why should you not touch the Sharpies? Because they are permanent. Do you want permanent Sharpie on your head? No, because it's not good for your skin, and you're gonna be stuck with that all day. And that's not okay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna be like, haha, stupid kid, let's throw them out at 3. I'm not gonna be like that, but this is my dream. This is where dreams are made. I think this would be a great toddler sensory thing, too. If you got toddlers, like, obviously, I don't want it to be too deep, because for toddlers especially, like, it's too big for them to chew on it, and it would probably be a little bit hard to clean. What is that? I don't know. I'm kind of confused. Also, another thing I want to make sure my children have is a mini house. Like a little playhouse. Because I had that when I was a kid. And because I went through weird living situations, I eventually lost it. And I really liked the house. And I found that it explored my creativity more as a kid. And I feel like that was like my dream. Even cardboard. A freaking cardboard house. I think that would be the best thing for your kids, is to get them a cardboard house that they can paint on or draw on. Then it's theirs. That would be so great. Like, I don't know how to best say it, but I want my children to have a good experience as a kid and not be penalized for questions. Like, why? Like, I was always yelled at for being questioning things, and I'm like, why? They're like, shut up, you're not supposed to ask why. And I'm like, well, then what the hell is the point of ever, like, that? Just because it's not an answer. I don't like that. I would rather have an answer from my parents be like, well, I'm not sure, honey, but can we discuss this later? Or, like, not completely ignoring the child, because that makes every kid feel like they're a piece of shit and the parents don't want to talk to them. Also, imagine, oh my god, imagine sitting in a ball pit or a foam pit and playing video games. That would be the dopest crap. I want my bedroom just to be a ball pit bed. Oh, that's so dope. That is so dope. Yeah, look at these kids. Also, I want to have more than one kid. Because that's how spoiled brats become spoiled brats. Not just because they have, like, I don't know, that's just my personal opinion. You gotta have multiple siblings, or else you don't learn how to share. Knowing as a original, you know, like I used to be a single child, and then I got the rude awakening of having a sibling. But I was like already 6, and I'm like, dude, really? And he's like, yeah. But I love my little brother now, but like sharing is uber important, so I would want my kids to learn that. The heck? Sorry. Anywho, we're watching Bluey. Bluey, yes.
Only proved how fun its concept could be, but it's also raised many questions, incidents, and rumors in the process. Even as a Bluey fan myself, I learned some very interesting facts that I would love to share. Without further ado, let's get started. Bluey is a girl. Let's start with the biggest misconception about the show. No, Bluey is not a boy, she's a girl. Alright, that's the most obvious one. I just wanted to get it out of the way. Let's keep going. Blue Heeler. Speaking of Bluey herself, she is based off of a species of dog known as the Blue Heeler, a cattle dog that is native to Australia, the country where Bluey is produced. On top of that, the name Heeler is also the last name of Bluey and her family. There are also many other Blue Heelers in the show, such as her father Bandit and her cousins Socks and Muffin. Ludo Studio. Ludo Studio is a small animation studio based in Brisbane, a city in Australia. They are mostly known for being the studio behind, well, Bluey. They also work on other projects and comedies from time to time, but it appears that most of their efforts are placed on Bluey as of now. Joe Brum. Joe Brum is the creator of Bluey and is also the writer of every episode of the show as of now. According to him, he got the idea of the show from his past experiences with his children and the games they would play together. Outside of Bluey, Brum has also worked on other shows such as Charlie and Lola and even Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom, a show created by the same people and company as Peppa Pig. With that in mind, that will come into play later, so don't forget. Character ages. Unlike most shows, not only do the characters have defined ages, such as Bluey being 6 years old, but they also age as well. For instance, when the show first began, Bluey's sister Bingo was 4. However, in Season 2, she had a birthday party, which made her 5 years old by the end of the season.
What if there's an easier way to sell your car? Head to clutch.ca to get a cash offer in minutes at a guaranteed price. Sell your car online in minutes? Now that's Clutch.
There's got to be another way that makes sense for you and your money. Paying lower fees, which can mean better returns, so you can retire on your terms. Become up to 30% wealthier with a Quest Wealth Portfolios RSP.
That's so cute.
2016 pilot. In 2016, a short pilot was released to test the concept of the show before it was produced. It was a short animation that involved Bluey, Bingo, and Bandit playing with each other, with Chili making a short appearance. Interestingly, while the animation was made into the Season 1 episode The Weekend, it had many differences to the final show. Characters such as Bandit had different character designs, the style of the family's home was completely different, and the intro featured Rusty and Mackenzie, with Bingo barking in the background. The intro also used a part of a song from the band Custard, which Bandit's voice actor, Dave McCormack, was a part of. Bluey the Album. Bluey the Album was an album featuring soundtracks from the backgrounds of some Bluey episodes, such as Cole and Fruit Bat. According to Joe Brum, he had always wanted to release an album to show off how talented the music department is. The music itself was composed by Josh Bush, the main composer of the show. It was released in January of 2021 and reached the #1 spot on the ARIA's albums chart 1 month later. Bluey's Big Play. Bluey's Big Play was a live show that was originally planned to premiere in 2020. However, due to the you-know-what, most of its showings were postponed.
The
Fortunately,
damn
it did play in 2021 to audiences in Australia. The show itself used large puppets who were controlled by performers on stage. According to audiences, the show was a callback to existing episodes, but also had an original story, with Bingo and Bluey helping Chili to get in touch with her distant sisters. As of now, the show had not premiered outside of Australia, but Disney Plus is planning to release it on their streaming service. Real locations. One widely accepted fact by Bluey fans is the location of the show, as it has been established that the show takes place in the city of Brisbane,
Never
where Ludo's
mind.
studio was
Brisbane.
located. On top of that, audiences have also pointed out that many locations in the show are directly based off of real places in Australia. And while you can't visit Bluey's house, it is interesting to know that you can visit some of the places in the show. Social media shorts. Outside of the regular episodes, Ludo's studio has also made the occasional short, exclusive to social media platforms. As the name implies, the animations are often around a minute long and usually involve the characters doing more slice-of-life activities. Examples include Bingo asking Bandit a question, Bluey and Bingo dancing, and Muffin trying to sing a song. Teen Bluey. In the episode Camping, Bluey meets a boy named Jean-Luc, and quickly befriends him despite their language barrier. However, Bluey is devastated when she realizes that Jean-Luc has left the campsite, and has to come to terms with the fact that she may never see him again. But, at the end of the episode, a scene taking place years after the show appears, with Bluey, who is now older, coming back to the campsite and meeting Jean-Luc once again.
I love that
People
episode.
debated over whether it was an imaginary sequence or if this actually takes place in the future, but either way, most concluded that it was a pretty heartwarming ending regardless. Shadowlands. Shadowlands is a season 1 episode where Bluey and her friends Snickers and Coco play
This one I
Shadowlands.
think I played
They
as a
have
kid,
to
not
move,
gonna lie.
but can only do so in the shadows. The main conflict came from Coco, who wanted to bend the rules of the game, starting a conflict between her and Bluey. However, Coco learns how fun rules can be in games, and everybody begins to get along. Overall, nothing too notable, but the episode did receive a board game based off of the episode. Holiday specials. At the end of the first season, an episode named Veranda Santa was aired, which involved the Healer family celebrating Christmas. However, contrary to what some believed, this wasn't a standalone thing, as at the end of the second season, an Easter special was announced. However, at the time I'm writing this, it has yet to air.
It's really good.
With perfect flavor in every bite of Pringles. It's a taste you can't let go.
Deep water.
The Luxo Ball. The Luxo Ball is a colorful toy ball that was featured in the Pixar short, Luxo Jr. Since then, it has been featured in many Pixar movies and shorts. However, the ball has become so iconic that it has made its way into other media, including Bluey, where it makes a cameo in the background. Sausage Dog. No, I'm not referring to Snickers, but a toy sausage dog. While it may not seem like anything special, it is considered a recurring Easter egg, and has appeared in many episodes in different forms. Personally, I haven't noticed them, but how many times have you seen it? Let me know in the comments below.
0.
Fourth wall breaks. In multiple episodes throughout the show, characters will occasionally break the fourth wall by looking
okay?
directly at the audience.
You okay?
Often, it is usually during a troublesome or confusing situation, but happens in other scenarios as well.
Okay.
Jack's ADHD. In the episode Army,
I like
a
this
new
one.
character is introduced to the show. Of course, the new character is none other than Jack, a Russell who has ADHD, causing him to have difficulty staying still. However, upon meeting Rusty, the two begin to play Army, leading to the two becoming great friends. The episode was received very well by audiences, with its fun story and portrayal of people with ADHD or other conditions. Jack hasn't appeared that often since, but I hope he does get more roles in the future, as his character is very interesting and has a lot of potential. Bluey merchandise in the show. In episodes such as The Quiet Game, books can be seen inside of stores Bluey and her family pass by. However, upon close inspection, it is revealed that they aren't ordinary books, but books based on real-life Bluey books.
Yep.
While it is a funny reference,
Yes!
I wonder, how does this work?
My grandfather's
Is Bluey
dad's
famous in
can't
this
tell.
world?
Don't bother.
Is it another blue healer? We may never know. Recolors. One common technique in animation is to recolor existing characters to fill background space. This way, scenes can feel more immersive without the need to develop completely new characters. In this case, Bluey is no exception, as it has its fair share of recolors as well. For instance, in the episode The Quiet Game, a character that bears a striking resemblance to Bluey can be seen.
Yeah.
Also, not even to mention Rusty, who uses a similar model to Bluey with slight differences such as the tail design. Grown-up Bingo. In the episode Daddy Drop-Off,
Ooh, I
Bingo
like
meets
this
a new
one.
kid named Lila, and despite the shy nature of Lila, she becomes great friends with Bingo. However, one twist people weren't expecting was the ending, in which photographs depicting the two over the years are shown, ending with
cried,
Bingo and Lila
'cause it was so
graduating as
sweet.
adults, showing how far their relationship has come. Real
cried.
fairies and magic. In the episode Fairies, the family pretends that fairies have taken over the house, and Bandit must apologize to Bingo to please the fairies. However, at the end of the episode, a real fairy appears and helps Bingo, and while many Bluey episodes have weird twist endings, this one is weirder, as it indicates that magic exists in the show, despite how grounded it is in realism. Bluey goes to a Waldorf school. While a majority of the episodes take place inside the healer's family home, there are also many other episodes that take place in other locations. One recurring location is Bluey's school, where she plays and socializes with her friends, often with the help of her teacher Calypso. However, many have noted that the school is quite different from a traditional school, such as it having an emphasis on creativity and play. As a result, many have concluded that Calypso's school is a type of Waldorf school, where creativity and expression are emphasized. Bluey movie.
Nice.
According to Joe Brum, he has announced his compassion in getting into film writing, beginning with writing a feature film about Bluey. However,
Ooh.
no information about this potential concept have been released.
Aw.
Later on, Brum has also added that the idea of a movie is possible, but that it would be difficult with the amount of animators and creators already busy with the original show. Celebrity cameos. Due to the popularity of Bluey, many celebrities have been contacted and desired to be in the show. One notable example is Robert Irwin, the son of Steve Irwin. He played the character Alfie, a store employee from the episode The Quiet Game.
Oh, I remember that one.
It's time to celebrate. Get a $100 gift card when you spend $500 or more. The Great Hybrid Work Event.
Great! Yay, look at Spider-Man!
Can saving be easy?
Let's find out.
Oh. Let's find out, little children. It sounded kind of creepy. I got a paint scraper, but I forget why.
Tinker's Item Editor gives you the ability to personalize the look of any of Minecraft's hundreds of items. You can change your iron sword into a flaming sword.
My girlfriend changed half the characters into cuter you challenge.
And in Minecraft, you'll see your modified item in both the menu and in your Minecraft world.
Yes, we know how mods work in Minecraft. Scrape my boot. Actually. Scrape my face. Did it work? Darker Waters, do I know these? I should.
Bluey is based on Peppa Pig.
Know that.
Yep, that's right. The creator said it himself. According to Brum, another inspiration for Bluey came from his experience working on Ben and Holly, where he heard of Peppa. He believed that he could use the concept of talking animals for a show of his own. And from there, said animals became dogs, and those dogs were Blue
I'll be right
Healers.
back. I'm listening,
And
so
well,
I'm just
the
gonna
rest is history. Rusty's real counterpart. While the Bluey characters are based on real dog species, Rusty himself is special. Not only is he based on a red kelpie, a type of dog, but he was
What's with the
actually
fucking
based on a
creepy
dog that Brum
music?
actually owned, who was also named Rusty.
I don't like
Now,
the creepy
I bet the
music.
dog wasn't an army fanatic, but it's safe to say that Rusty must have at least taken some inspiration from his real counterpart. Disney censoring. When it comes to worldwide distribution, the primary rights owner is Disney, as they distribute the show through the channels as well as through their streaming service Disney Plus. However, it hasn't gone perfectly, as many have complained about the large wait times for episodes that were already released, the censoring of things such as farts, and marketing that attempts to Americanize the Australian show. Also,
I hate
while
that
some
so
episodes did have jokes changed or removed, one episode, Teasing, is not available on Disney Plus. Racial
It is now.
connotation.
I watched it.
Speaking of censoring, in Australia, some episodes were pulled due to some characters saying the term ooga booga. And
Yeah.
while it may seem harmless to many, some have argued that the term is offensive,
Oh.
as it has been used as an offensive term to describe the indigenous people of Australia. As a result, the episodes were pulled, with plans to change them appropriately in the future.
That sucks.
Original 2014
That's not very
pilot.
nice.
2 years before the 2016 pilot we've all seen, another pilot exists that has yet to surface. According to Brum, it involved Bandit, who was voiced by a different actor, pushing Bluey on a swing, causing her to make a 360 around it. Unfortunately,
It has
as of now,
service
the
now.
pilot is lost and it has never been released publicly.
It has been.
According to Brum,
Now.
it was never aired as people considered Bandit's acts dangerous and because the pilot contained copyrighted music. Rusty was Bluey's cousin. Okay, I promise you, this is the last time I'm talking about Rusty, but hear me out. For a brief time on the official Bluey website, Rusty's bio stated that he was a cousin of Bluey. However, this appeared to have been a mistake, as this was removed in later editions of his bio. And while I don't have an official explanation to why this happened, my best guess is that it was due to the two having similar character models. Chili bio controversy. Speaking of bios, let's talk about Chili's. When her first bio was published, it claimed that her part-time job left her falling short of being a parent. However,
Boo!
a few have spoken out against this, claiming that it undermined her character. Shortly after, the bio was quickly changed to remove the sentence. Homeless character. Just like many cartoons, Bluey also has its own set of incidentals, or defined background characters. To give you an idea of what an incidental is, think of the chocolate guy or Harold from SpongeBob. However, one interesting character is one that appears to be homeless, as he is often seen hanging out on the streets, carrying his stuff everywhere he goes. Little is known about this character, but the idea of issues such as homelessness existing in Bluey really does open the door for interesting stories.
That's cool.
Winton's divorced parents. While he doesn't make as many appearances as the other
Oh,
characters,
I've heard of this
Winton
briefly.
does have the occasional role in episodes. One of these is the episode Helicopter, where Winton talks about how his father and mother are separated. Besides that, we also see his father often socializing with other women, likely looking for a companion and mother for his son. Gluten-free lunch. In the episode Daddy Drop-Off, Bandit is seen preparing lunches for his two girls. Interestingly, he states that one is gluten-free, while the other is, quote-unquote, not gluten-free. Many found this fact interesting, as it indicates that either Bluey or Bingo cannot consume gluten. However, while it isn't confirmed, many have guessed that it is likely Bingo, as she is seen having issues in episodes such as Bumpy and the Wise Old Wolfhound, where she is sent to the hospital.
Yeah, I remember this.
Bandit joke. In the episode Bob Bilby, the family is planning to go on a bike ride when Chili greets them with Vegemite and asks, "Are you ready, Bob?" in a suggestive tone. As a result, Bandit freezes, taking a photo using his camera in the process. With all that context in mind, many have taken this as equivalent to him getting a thing to Chili's suggestive attitude.
That's
Bluey
weird.
and John Luke. Yeah, the Bluey fandom ain't saved from shipping either. And while there are many shipping, One of the most popular ones is between Bluey and Jean-Luc. Some claim that their friendship in camping could lead to a romantic relationship, while others argue that they could just be friends. And of course, others have argued that the idea of shipping child characters in general is a little creepy.
Aren't they like chicks? They get older, but still.
Game-changing formulas that promote mental sharpness and help extend lives. See what nutrition can do. Purina Pro Plan. Always advancing.
What if there's an easier way to sell your car? Head to clutch.ca to get a cash offer in minutes at a guaranteed price. Sell your car online in minutes? Now that's Clutch.
I don't like this
Bluey
music.
was originally for adults. According to Brum, the show wasn't always meant for a younger audience. In fact, it was originally aimed towards parents and the more adult struggles that come with it. However, networks suggested that the show should be changed to aim towards a more general audience, and Brum agreed to get this show picked up. Muffin and Socks have autism. Now, I know this isn't a very popular opinion in the fandom, but bear with me here. According to some viewers, this would explain Muffin's more eccentric behavior, and the fact that Socks walked like a real dog in the first season. And while it sounds interesting, there isn't any concrete proof of this as of now. The show Misunderstanding. In the episode The Show, Bingo pretends to be her mother Chili, who is pregnant. However, the show goes wrong as the balloon representing Chili's baby pops, leaving Bingo devastated. After the incident, Bandit silently puts his hand on Chili to comfort her, and while nothing about the scene is peculiar in itself, a few believe that Bandit is comforting Chili for a previous incident with the pregnancy. However, many have also argued that Bandit is only comforting Chili as the two know how saddened Bingo would become, and not over something more serious. Grandpa Bob died. Compared to the other relatives of the Gila family, Bluey's grandpa, named Bob, is often left in obscurity, as he has only made an appearance in one episode out of the entire show. With this in mind, many people wondered if the character had passed on.
I really don't like this music.
Believing that it could be a potential opportunity for the show to discuss the topic of death. However, this appears to not be the case, as in a short, Chili is sending a message to Grandpa Bob, indicating that he's still alive and kicking. Also, he supposedly appears in Road Trip as a background character, but it's unlikely that it was actually intentionally meant to be him. Granddad was in the Vietnam War. Speaking of Bluey's grandfathers, let's talk about Chili's dad, known as Granddad. As the title implies, many have wondered if Granddad has served in a war at some point, specifically the one in Vietnam. Bluey's suburb has their play after becoming like.
Okay, I think I'm done. But most of that stuff I understood. Let's see, is there anything else? Yeah, why not?
Hey guys, super quick announcement before we get into the video. We just announced
Chris
more
Connors,
dates for the
Canadian.
Game Drew Tour. A lot more dates. So if you're living in one of those cities, please grab your tickets, come and see us. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Because Curtis
VIP
was their
tickets are
opening
available
act
right now, and general
to
admission will
introduce
go
them.
on sale on Tuesday. Yeah, grab your tickets, please, and thank you. I'm also going to be in Calgary and Edmonton. That's separate from the tour. That's just me. I'm doing a stand-up show
Calgary.
at those places. So please get those tickets as well, and laugh at me. Alright, here's some content.
Bring Dean back. Where's Dean? Put Dean on the channel again. Fuck, man. Make one video with the guy and people don't shut the fuck up, man. He's not even fucking funny. Like, he's just like a stupid guy. Like, why would I even need him on my channel? It's my fucking channel, right?
Hey, man. Are you ready to film?
Yeah, fine.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what's up? How's it going? And if you're coming back, what's up? How's it going? Very good to see you again. You see what happens when you subscribe to my channel? You get an extra greeting at the beginning of every single video, okay? So press the subscribe button for an extra greeting. Okay, thank you so much.
Folks!
He's fucking back, I guess. Ew. I heard
want to talk about that.
I heard all of that. We did a video about the famous show Bestie Picks Bay.
So Ashley likes pop music. Her favorite group is the Chainsmokers.
It was awful,
What?
but it was really good.
Bro, I think I watched
really
this
good,
one. Not this one, but that one before.
Even Jonathan, I don't know if you guys know this, but he followed me and messaged me and posted about
He didn't
the
follow
video.
me.
Yeah. We had a few ideas to do for another video, and then someone sent me the newest Bestie Picks Bay. I watched the first 30 seconds of it, and I was like, we need to do part 2. Not because we enjoy it, but
We do.
Yeah, you're right.
We do.
This is for us.
And us only. Yeah.
Before we get into the video, I just want to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, Raycon. So yeah, stick around until the end of the video to find out more about
good. They weren't
those.
gonna do the show that. I was ready.
Now it's time for Bestie Picks Bay 2.
Like I said in the beginning, my favorite animal is the cheetah.
I thought you said Cheetos.
Me too.
Cheetos
I mean,
rice.
I like
It was
them.
rice and Cheetos.
I like Cheetos too, but I like cheetahs more.
That's the quick little clip about here's how fun this video is gonna be.
Yeah.
And it's the confusion between the words Cheeto and cheetah. Snack and an animal that lives in the fucking plains, Africa. I don't know where
Planes?
Cheetahs
Cheetahs fly planes. Just so
Shut up.
This guy thinks Cheetahs fly
Yo, so
planes.
Dean thought Cheetos were from Africa.
I'm gonna pause this for a sec. I probably shouldn't be like just watching these videos. It probably would hurt these poor people feelings because it would be like I'm re-uploading it. So I doubt anyone's gonna re-watch this and be like, I'm gonna watch her video instead of theirs. It's literally better off just watching it, but like whatever. I'm just gonna end the stream. Good night, guys. No one's watching because it's fucking 12:30 at night.